My name is John Gorman. I'm a retired lawyer from Ontario, and I've been known in the past as the Markham Maverick, the Middle Class Radical, the Spirit of Canada, and for the last 10 years, Captain Canada. I'm on a teleprompter today, and I'm not used to doing this, so if you see my eyes roll back to the script, that's why. I have the reputation of fighting David and Goliath battles for the little guy. For over 30 years, I've been using my legal education to warn people of Canada about the treasonous acts of our federal government and the central banking system that has hijacked your freedoms and my freedoms that are guaranteed in our Canadian Constitution. Section 1 to 10 of that act sets out our guaranteed rights and freedoms for all of us. Today, I would like to discuss portions of Section 11 and 12 of the Constitution because it is affecting a very dear friend of mine being held in jail. It's entitled Section 11, Proceedings in the Criminal and Penal Matters. Section 11 reads, any person charged with an offense has a right to be informed without unreasonable delay what the specific offense is. B, to be tried within a reasonable time. And D, to be presumed innocent until proven guilty according to law in a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal. E, not to be denied reasonable bail without just cause. This is exactly what I need to talk to you about. Under Section 12, about treatment and punishment, it reads, everyone has the right not to be subjected to cruel and unusual treatment or punishment. These sections I have highlighted for all to read. They fly in the face of what has happened in the last 2 months to my very good friend and a true patriot, George Hugh of Owen Sound, Ontario. This past weekend was our national holiday, Canada First and Canada Day, and most people in this country think they're free. As a former lawyer in Ontario for 7 years, from 1974 to 1981, before I started my crusades to help people like George, I am here today to prove that we are slaves, and we are not free. Case in point is George Hugh, a friend of all Canadians, who has been languishing in a Walkerton jail in Ontario for over 2 months, since April 26, 2011, without having been convicted of a crime. Following this verbal presentation, there is a news release that I wrote 2 weeks ago and issued to the mainstream news media across Canada on June the 27th, in anticipation of a court hearing a week ago Thursday on June the 30th, wherein we expected George Hugh to be released from incarceration for Canada Day, and a trial date to be set for any charges that they might bring against him. On the contrary, the presiding judge in the Owen Sound Criminal Court sent George Hugh back to jail in Walkerton to await yet another bail hearing set for this Thursday, July the 7th, in the Owen Sound Criminal Court, and possibly a 5-day psychiatric examination. At the last hearing, last week, only 10 Canadians showed up in court to support George, and not one media outlet was there to tell of the tragedy of our legal system. George Hugh is not only being prosecuted, he is being persecuted by a legal system out of control. See last week's news release attached, and please make your way with your tent and protest signs to the Owen Sound Criminal Court tomorrow, Thursday, July the 7th, and witness our legal system in action. You may be the next person incarcerated illegally. There will be a series of tapes following this tape that you should come back and visit over the next several weeks. Have a nice day.